up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. I am hoping that everyone is staying safe and your families are safe during this coronavirus spread. So hopefully everyone is doing well, and you're probably quarantined in your home just like I'm quarantined in my home. So with that said, I'm trying to stay busy by doing videos. Hopefully you are staying busy doing things that you love. If it's watching YouTube videos, then that's great. I have a whole lot of them on my channel. So if you want to go over and binge watch, that would be great. But yeah, just try to spend, what I would say is try to spend as much time with your family as you can. Make these some nice memories, because with today, you know, and the hustle and bustle of families and life and sports, I know at least with my family, with my son in sports, we are always on the go. There's not a lot of time that we have just to spend as a family quietly just interacting with one another, because we're always doing something. So with this coronavirus going on and they're quarantining people in the house and they're asking people just to not do anything if you don't have to, it is forcing us to do things together. I mean, pull out the board games, spend some time together that way. Talk to your kids about their aspirations, the way they, you know, where they see themselves going in the next 2 years, 5 years, whatever it is. My son will be off to college in a couple years. So just talking about that stuff, just really listening to him, maybe taking walks around the neighborhood, things like that, that will cause you to bond and start talking about things that you don't normally talk about. So yeah, I mean, those are just some ideas of things that you can do, because even though you have to kind of keep yourself safe, they're not saying that you can't go out. They don't want you in groups of 10, you know, over 10 people and things of that sort of close proximity to other people where you can catch it, or if you have it and don't know it, you can spread it to someone else. But just taking a walk out with your family, that's fine. If you see other people coming, you know, speak to them from across the street. But yeah, if you're getting, you know, cooped up in that house, just take that walk, you know, work out together. I think my son and I are going to try to do some workout videos together. I don't know, we're going to try to do some stuff, but we have to try to keep it creative so we don't drive each other crazy. Enough about that. Let's get into this video. So this video is going to be about the products that I bought on Black Friday that I love and that I would encourage you to try, and the products that didn't work so well for me. So basically it's going to be my trash and treasures. So, and what's one man's trash may be another man's treasure. So something I don't like, you may love, and that's fine. Something that you like, I may not care for my hair, and that's fine. So it's okay to disagree. So I'm just saying these are things that I liked and worked for me, and hey, I just want to share it with you. So starting out first, one of the lines that I purchased on Black Friday was the Oyin Handmade line, and I got their black soap co-wash, which I don't have with me, so I will put a picture of it here. And I really like that co-wash. It had amazing slip. It smelled pretty good. It was very moisturizing. It made my hair feel clean without feeling stripped. I mean, I remember my fingers just gliding through my hair with that co-wash. So I really liked that co-wash. If you have not tried the black soap co-wash, I would say give it a try. So that's the first thing. The second thing I picked up was the Mixed Greens Deep Conditioning Mask, which I also don't have because I use these products up, and I didn't buy more because I'm trying to use up all my Black Friday stash before I do. But believe me, I probably will pick them up in the future when I'm done with everything else. But the Mixed Greens Deep Conditioning Mask, I'll leave a picture of it here as well. I liked it. It did have some slip. It had moisture, but it felt like it had a little bit of strengthening in it too, which I liked. And it had enough slip that I was able to detangle with that deep conditioner. So I really like that about the deep conditioner. It had a nice consistency to it. And I remember saying in my video, if you didn't see the video of me reviewing these products, I'll leave it here as well. But I remember saying in my video that I like that deep conditioner, but before I said it was like my favorite, I wanted to try some other deep conditioners from Honey's Handmade, and I have. And I think from the ones that I have tried, that probably is my favorite so far. So I would say go ahead and pick up the Mixed Greens Deep Conditioning Mask and see how you like it. And then their leave-in, which I do have with me, the coconut water leave-in conditioner. I talked about it and I like it. It is very moisturizing. It smells good. A little of this goes a long way, so you don't need to put a lot of it on your hair, and it just glides through your hair like butter. I mean, all of her products have a lot of slip to them, in my opinion. I haven't felt one that I think that didn't have at least some slip, but all of them have a lot of slip to me. This is very moisturizing, and yeah, it is a nice a nice leave-in. It's thick enough where it doesn't just drip, but it's thin enough where it just melts into your hair and glides into your hair. I don't have anything to wipe my hands on, so I'll just put that in my hair as a leave-in. So yeah, this is a really good leave-in conditioner from them, so I would recommend it. Those are the things that I liked from Honey's Handmade, and I believe I pretty much liked everything I got from them. The next product that I picked up on Black Friday was the Wonder Curl products, and I did a video on it as well. If you have not seen that video, I'll link it here too. And let's just say that is going into the trash bin. I don't have any of those products here with me to show because, for one, I felt like I didn't get a lot of uses out of them. I tried the product twice to see if it worked any differently for my hair. Both times I didn't really care for it, and by using it twice I used up pretty much all the products. So for the price point and how much you have to use, only getting 2 uses out of it, don't think it's worth it. I would not recommend it. I don't think it's moisturizing enough for type 4 hair. That's my opinion. That is that on Wonder Curl. Let's move on. The next thing I got from is Oyin's Handmade. I picked up the Ginger Mint Co-Wash, and I actually did a review on the Oyin products as well. I'll link it. This co-wash is not bad. It's not my favorite. I feel like it has some slip, but I have co-washes that have more slip. I do feel like it gives your hair a nice hydrated feeling after using it, so that is a plus. It is very minty, so be careful with it. The first time I used it, I felt like it was overpowering minty, so don't get this in your eyes. Smells, like I said, it has green tea in it and ginger extract, so that's kind of the smell of it. As I said, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. Would I repurchase it? No, just because I like other ones better that are just as cost effective, if not more cost effective for me. But I am going to finish this up. Would I say try it? I'd say give it a try, but it's not going to go into my treasure bin, therefore it has to go in the trash bin. But not because it's trash, but just because it's not my favorite. Okay, let's be clear. The next thing was the HairDo Moisturizing Leave-In. I believe this is a good product. It smells like sugar cookies. I believe that it is moisturizing. It is a leave-in lotion or a daily moisturizer. I feel like the Camille Rose is more moisturizing than this, so this is probably not going to be in my rotation either, because I like something else better and I can more readily get it versus this. But it's not a bad product. If you're looking for good ingredients for a daily moisturizer, I'd say give it a try, especially if you have to order your products anyway, depending on where you live. It may not be a big deal to you. So yes, give it a try. And the next thing was the burnt sugar pomade that I got. and it is like a sealant. It's like a thick butter. It's going to take a lot of time to use this. It smells like burnt sugar. I will use this probably on my ends or something. Will I purchase it again? Probably not, because it's so similar to the Jane Carter Nourish and Shine, which I have a couple of those on hand. So another shine that from I can't think of it off the top of my head, but there's another butter that I have on hand too. So I probably would not be purchasing these again. So technically the Oyin would be trash, but again, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's going in my trash because it's not a treasure. Sorry guys, my camera, my battery ran out. So again, these are going to go in my trash, not because they're not good products, but because they're not going to be treasures of mine that stays in my rotation. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up on Black Friday was the Alikay Naturals Dolce Hydrating Curl Lotion, which I wanted to try, and I do like it. It smells like Jolly Ranchers or something. I mean, it smells really sweet. It smells good. It's moisturizing. I use this to refresh a wash and go. I'm sorry, refresh a twist out, and that twist out turned out really well. This does say that it is a curl lotion, so you can use this by itself supposedly to define your curls. It says you can, okay, let me just read what it says. Use on wet or dry hair. So that means you can use it as a leave-in or as a curl definer on wet hair, or a daily moisturizer on dry hair. Generously spray leave-in lemongrass leave-in conditioner. So that's going to be your leave-in. And then starting from the back, take a small amount and apply to hair row by row by raking the product through the hair from root to tip. After thoroughly applying this product, shake hair to remove the excess, air dry, or diffuse. For a firmer hold, apply the Creme Brulee Curling Delight. So it's basically saying you can use this on wet hair, rake it through your hair, shake your hair, and air it dry, and you can go. Now, I have not had the experience with this. Well, I haven't tried to use it like that for one, but just by the consistency of it, I have not had the experience where I feel like this is all I could, I'm almost out of it. This is all I can use on my hair and actually get a nice wash and go. I don't know that that can happen. So like I said, I use it as a leave-in, or I use it as a moisturizer to refresh my twist. And both of those ways are good. Your hair is moisturized, your hair is soft, your hair smells good. So I like this. I will keep it in my rotation. So it's going to help to define. Use it under gel, even get more definition. So yes, I would suggest that you try this out if you're looking for a lightweight leave-in and curl definer or moisturizer. So this would be considered a treasure. The next thing that I picked up was the Uniqurl products. So I will say that I'm missing one of the products. I'm missing the leave-in spray. So I'll put a picture of it here. And I will say that I did not care for that spray. It was very watery. It just kind of streamed out into one spot, which I didn't care for. It smelled nice, but it was not moisturizing enough for me. So that will go into the trash. I tried the oil, And I will say that this oil is not bad. It's very light. When I put it on my hair, I didn't get that greasy feeling on my hands or my fingers the next day like I did with an oil that I used in another video, some avocado oil. So I would say if you're an oil person, give the oil a try. You probably will like it. It has aloe and almond in it, and it smells really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this in my stash for now. I'll try to use it up. It'll probably take me forever because that's just me. But would I repurchase it? Probably not. Not because it's not good, but just because I don't use oils like that. The next thing I tried was the 4-in-1 styler. I love it. This is a treasure. I believe it's very moisturizing. I use it as a leave-in. I use it as a detangler. It does detangle your hair. It has amazing slip curl cream. I did see it defining my curls when I put it in my hair, and as a moisturizer, and my hair stayed moisturized for 5 days before I had to rewash it. And I didn't even have to rewash it then, but I needed to do another video, so I went on and washed it out. But my hair was still pretty much moisturized on 5th day. Now, would I had kept it like that without moisturizing it? No, probably on day 5, day 6, it was going to get some more moisture, just because you have to moisturize your hair. But this moisturized my hair for a good full 5 days without me putting any more product on my hair to moisturize my hair. So I love this, and it smells great. Great slip, defined curls. Pick it up. This is a treasure. It will remain in my stash. And then I also tried the Moisture Fantasy Moisturizing Conditioner from Uniqurl. This was really good too. This is one of those conditioners that if you only have 3 to 5 minutes in your shower to condition your hair, you don't have time to deep condition, this is supposed to give you that moisture. It did. This was great for detangling as well. The slip on it is outstanding. So I was able to detangle with this. My hair felt soft immediately. I could see my curls plumping up and feeling nice and juicy, and I really enjoyed this. I did not use a deep conditioner after I used this. I went right in with this, and I did not have an issue. My hair for that twist out was moisturized for 5 days now, and it was defined. Now I will say that I did retwist in those 5 days, but did I have to? No, I just did it because I feel like when I retwist, it keeps the tangles down and less shed hairs down. So I will go a few days without twisting, then I'll twist, and then I'll go another few days without twisting. So I do want to, at some point, because your hair will start kind of getting bigger, swelling up, and if you're laying on it, or you know, you got your puffs, or however you do your hair to keep your twist outs, at some point those shed hairs are going to get all in there. So one reason I retwist is to try to pull out a few, you know, shed hairs that I can, and then elongate the twist again. So when I let it out, my hair is a little bit more elongated. So that's why I twisted, not because it didn't have the definition, because it did have the definition as well. So I love these. I recommend these. I would repurchase these. It's gonna take me a while to use these because I got so many products, but I would repurchase these from Uniqurl. And then last but not least from Uniqurl, I got the deep conditioner, and this wasn't last, but I did get the deep conditioner, and it says it's a moisturizing and silkening deep conditioner. I felt this deep conditioner was a little strengthening as well. That's my opinion. It wasn't bad. It did have some slip. It did make my hair soft, but I felt it kind of like strengthening my hair, and it has a minty sensation to it, so that's nice. If you like that for your scalp, that's nice. Would I repurchase this again? I'm gonna say probably not, because I have other deep conditioners that I like better. So, but it's not a bad one. I'd say give it a try. If you want to give these a try, I would say pick this up as well so you can try the whole line. But for me, it's gonna go in my trash just because I'm not gonna repurchase it. These are my treasures. They'll stay in my treasure box. The last thing I got from Uniqurl, which I don't have on hand, is the custard. And I'm not really sure what I did with that because I don't think I finished it. I think there was a little bit left, but I may have put it in my empties because it was such a little bit left. But I'll leave a picture of it here, and I'm going to say that that is going to go to the trash. I didn't care for it. It was very like milky consistency, somewhat watery. The application process, I hate it. I mean, the stuff just flung everywhere when I was trying to put it in my hair. It does leave a gel cast. That gel cast turned into flakes. My hair was really flaky. I have a, like I said, I did a video on it, so I'll leave the video here so you can see. It did give me some good definition. It smells great, but it's not a custard for me, so that's going into the trash. Next thing I got was the Soultanicals products, and I only purchased 2 because that's what I can get my hands on, which was the Can't Believe It's Not Butter and the Kink Drink. Now, you know, because I did a video on it, the Kink Drink came spilled out, so I actually went and purchased this to go with this. So now I wish I hadn't because it smells good in the bottle, but then after a while it's overpowering. I don't really like the smell. I don't really feel like it's moisturizing. This is broke, so I can't even really use it anymore. I have a bad taste in my mouth with Soultanicals at this point, as far as their packaging is concerned. But I purchased the Can't Believe It's Not Butter, and I did a twist out with it, and I actually liked it. I thought that it gave me a pretty good twist out. It's a creamy consistency. I don't care for the smell. It's like a nutty smell or something. I don't know. I don't care for the smell, but it gave me a pretty good twist out. Now, I also have the Marula Muru Moisture Guru. I didn't purchase that for Black Friday, but I did pick it up, and I did a side-by-side comparison of this and that, and I like that better. But this is not bad. This Can't Believe It's Not Butter is not a bad butter for twist outs and things of that sort. So I will use this up. Would I repurchase this? Probably not. So therefore it's probably going to be considered going into my trash. But again, not because I don't like it, but just because I have other twisting butters I like better. And I don't necessarily care for the smell of this, but I will use this up. I just won't repurchase. Oh, I will say that this gave great definition, some hold, it wasn't crunchy, and a little bit of this goes a long way. So I will say that about it in case you wanted to know. And then last but not least, I purchased the Silk Elements Pure Oils line, and I just recently did a review on that. I'll link it here as well. I got the twisting cream and the marmalade on Black Friday, as well as their avocado oil. I do like the twist cream, and I like the marmalade on top of the twist cream just to give extra hold. I have not tried the marmalade by itself or wash and go or anything like that, so I can't speak on that. But these two together, I think work pretty well. You only need a little bit of each to give you great definition. It gives you a soft hold. It doesn't give a whole lot of shine, but it does give a soft hold and gives great definition. So I like these two together. And then I also purchased the avocado oil, and I probably won't repurchase this. I think it's a little heavy because I can, you know, I felt the oil the day after still on my hands. And I don't like the oily feel, but I'll either give it away or continue to use it just maybe on my ends. The twist cream is a pretty nice thick consistency. It smells just a soft, sweet smell, not bad. And like I said, a little goes a long way, and it's affordable. So these you can probably get around $5 or $6. So if you're on a budget, is probably worth picking up. They don't give the most moisture in my opinion. It's not long-lasting moisture, so you do want to make sure you put a good moisturizing leave-in under these, or you want to make sure that you do the LCO or the LOC method under these to make sure you get the moisture you need in your hair, and then use these as stylers. So I will finish these up. So once these are used up, they're probably gonna be considered trash. They won't be treasures that I keep repurchasing over and over and keeping in my stash. So not because they're not good, just because I have other things that I like better. But I would say if you're on a budget, give these a try and see how they work for you. So that is it for my Black Friday trash and treasures. If you have any questions about any of these things, leave it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer those for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.